minister within the Ministry of Housing and Water, Ms. Suzanne Rodriguez, handed over streetlights to 3 communities in Region 6 yesterday. Details in this report. The residents of Anchorville, Chesney, and Fort Ordonance were elated to see Minister Suzanne Rodriguez, who is attached to the Ministry of Housing and Water, deliver on her commitment to provide streetlights to these communities. Minister Rodriguez met with some of the residents at the Port Morant Community Center during a brief formal handing over ceremony and consultation session yesterday, March 10th. Following the introductions and welcome by the regional chairman, Mr. David Armagon, Minister Rodriguez made these remarks.
I committed to about 50 streetlights divided among the 3 NDCs, but I actually came with 90 streetlights today. So the 50 lights, the 50 that I committed to the specific areas, as Chairman mentioned before, we want to honor those commitments. So we will go through back the streets or the areas that I had promised to deliver those 50, and then the other 40 we will distribute among or we will install along the access roads.
She also said,
I apologize for taking so long to bring the lights, but I hope that you have received the information. You know we're having a serious challenge with supply chain issues. And I was explaining to Randy, I explained to Christine, and I asked them to keep following up with the residents that I didn't forget. But when I came and I made the commitment, we didn't have the lights here as yet. They were on their way, and we had several months of shipping delays. And you know this is a constant problem that we're having now with the supply chain issues because of the COVID-19 pandemic and delays in shipping all over the world. But finally they've arrived.
Additionally, she announced that the installation of the lights was set to commence today.
So I didn't want to come and bring the lights and then put the lights down and then nothing happens. So I wanted to follow through all the way to the end and then come back to report to you that we have these lights. We have since issued a contract for the installation because these are not LEDs. These have to be connected to GPL. So it has to be installed properly.
The minister, along with the regional chairman and regional vice chairman, presented the lights to the residents of the communities, after which she made another presentation.
I made another commitment to 2 pensioners, and I believe one of them has a disability. And I met them when I was here the last time. Is it in Anchorville? In Anchorville. Ms. Matty Fraser and Mr. Michael Fraser. And I promised them that they will get their allocation, but they're not just getting an allocation. Today I came to deliver a gift to this elderly couple of a free house lot to them in Anchorville.
She also told the residents that repair works will begin shortly in the area to improve the infrastructure in the communities.
But this year we have now budgeted to ensure that those roads, especially those that are in more serious need of works, that can be addressed this year. So to take a look again at the condition of the road in Anchorville, because I know that road has since deteriorated from the last time that we visited. And it's important to follow up because if we were to issue a contract for a scope of works based on an assessment that was done 7 months ago and it has since deteriorated, then we will not be able to address the problem effectively or as we should. So,
one resident expressed her gratitude to the government for their assistance in the communities.
I am so grateful that you made room with a promise for this family, and
you brought them to me.
Yes, and I'm so proud that you came and you did what you have to do. You have my respect, you have our community respect, and we will work closely with you to get anything done.
Minister Suzanne Rodriguez was accompanied by the chairman, Mr. David Armagon, the vice chairman, Mr. Zamal Hussein, the regional housing officer, Ms. Christina Mutusami, and the contractor, to the deplorable streets that will be rehabilitated to consult with the residents and assess the condition of the existing infrastructure. Narima Ali, Channel 8 News.